Hey, Ellen.
What now, Chris? No, I don't know if I like this bike either.
This is fun, Ellen. We're getting our exercise.
My front tire's not going anywhere.
You got a flat. Well, what are we doing here? We are at Benary Seeds, and you know why we're pedaling bicycles right now while watching the German countryside go by?
Why is that?
Because at one point in Benary's 100, hey, slow down there, you're getting ahead of me. At one point in Benary's 175-year history, right after World War II, Fritz Benary, the grandfather of the current owners of the company, actually pedaled across Germany after World War II.
Europe, all of Europe.
All of Europe, well, yeah, gathering seed to rebuild the company. So he is now their superhero. And they're celebrating by bicycling seed orders to their customers.
Really?
It's a symbolic kind of a thing that they're going to do this year for their 175th anniversary. Can we stop pedaling?
Yes, please.
Anyway, we're Chris and Ellen, the bobbleheads, at the 2018 California Spring Trials Day 6 at Benary, where we're going to be taking a look at annuals and perennials, and as we go along, a little bit of the history of the company as well.
Yeah.
1843, Ellen.
Okay.
That was the year that Benary was founded. That's a long time ago. That's longer than I've been coming to pack trials.
A little bit,
And they did a cool history thing. Look at this. They still have on the market Benary's Giants Zinnia. It's over 100 years old, and
That's
it's
right.
still on the market, and it's still a good variety.
And they're saying that it's deer-proof. Not just resistant, but proof.
How do you like that?
Yeah,
Well, deer don't like to eat zinnias, apparently.
Well, someone's.
Let's
Gregor
see.
Mendel.
He had something to do with genetics.
He bought from them.
No, I know that. He used their pea seed to do his groundbreaking experiments on hybridization. Benary peas for that one. Benary begonias. They had the first F1 commercial crop, ornamental crop, was a begonia from Benary called Prima Donna, a fibrous begonia. They're still breeding them.
This isn't it.
No, this is Sprint Plus, which is their green-leafed early series, earlier than anything else. 2 new colors. Up top here you see lipstick, and Jen is modeling an interesting bicolor over there.
Orange bicolor. Look at that. So you've got the orange over here, but then the bicolor is just so beautiful.
That's different, isn't it? So that's the Sprint Plus, green leaf, extremely early. I mentioned Fritz, the superhero who pedaled across Germany and Europe, gathering seed to start the company over again in the new West Germany. That's a picture of him back there. That's probably like the bicycle he used.
Not really.
I bet he had more baskets than that, too. And that segues into a new series called Superhero, named on behalf of Fritz. This is a French marigold. And it's a large flowered and a fairly largish plant for a French marigold. Bred to be very uniform and reasonably compact.
Uniform in color and pattern.
Yeah, and there are eight of those colors.
Yep.
In this. You know, it's interesting. Oh, which one?
All of them, actually.
It's interesting to see breeding in you call it an old class, but hey, that shows they've got a little bit of everything out here, including a new superhero French marigold. Begonias. They've been doing begonias here at Benary, well, since the early days. We showed you 1909.
Right over there.
First one they bred, first hybrid. Funky is a series they introduced a few years ago, designed to combine the best attributes of Boliviensis.
The ease of it.
And tuberous.
The flower power.
There you go. And they've added to the series with Funky White that Gen Z's looking at right now. And if you look up high,
the one on the right, orange.
There you go. So 2 more. Easy, lots of flowers. That's Funky. Now we're going to go down here. Mainstream crops again. Petunias. In this case, their series is Success. And what they have done is actually, Success is a multiflora type. And customer said, you need a grandiflora. So they bred one and they called it
over here.
Success 360. And you remember what they said the 360 name was for?
Because it's a pretty round plant from all sides.
360 degrees, I guess, if we're going to
Yep.
pronounce that little circle marker right there. And
13
then,
total. There's a couple stars in there as well.
that's right. And then, if you want a naturally compact multiflora, we're going over here. Oh, there they are. The Success HD series.
Which stands for high density.
Right. These are genetically dwarf, and 7 different colors, including Rose Star, which won a Flora Select gold medal. So that's just the action that's going on in petunias here at Benary. Lollipops, Ellen.
Yum.
Especially when they're yum when they're named after dragon fruits, which most of us have no idea what it is, but apparently it's this color, which might be called a lipstick. We are now looking at Lollipop Impatiens, which is Benary's Impatiens walleriana series. 3 new colors in the series.
Pink lemonade is another one.
There you go, which is a nice light pink. And then lastly, we've got tangerine.
Which is a deep salmon.
Or a tangerine color.
Or a tangerine.
Well, that's everything in the greenhouse. We're going to take a look outside at violas and pansies right around the corner here. This is like pansy and viola weather out
I know,
here. I could almost have a little
cool.
jacket on. It's cool, but the plants are loving it.
Yeah, they love it.
Check it out and decide for yourself how these admire violas look. A sea of color, lots of them, including 4 new ones.
That's right. We're looking at lemon purple wing over here. And lavender pink face. A deep purple face. Neon purple wing. Now what I like is, so it poured yesterday, and these look great.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with it.
I mean, the water, they don't even have to bounce back because the water doesn't hurt them.
I know.
Then in pansies, they've got the Inspire Plus series, which is kind of their mid-sized, well, it's large flowered, but not giant flowered series. It gets a new orange blotch, and we were asking each other, is there another orange that's got a face on it out there in the marketplace? You guys can write into us. Let us know. Maybe that's the first one. I don't know. Then in their really big flowered series, which is called Inspire Deluxe with 2 X's,
over this way.
they've got one new introduction, which is very interesting. It's called Pink Surprise Blotch, which we kind of joke that you don't want your doctor to say anything about that. But as a pansy, you want it because the surprise portion being you get all the shading from really from white through into the rose shades and a little bit of everything in between. Now we've got, let's see, we've got a new category for Benary, and there's a little bee already in there admiring that one. And here it is over here. These are the Pop Star Platycodons.
And pop because the flowers pop when they come open.
It is balloon flower. That's what the the good old, and it's kind of an old-fashioned plant. So it's fun to see somebody breeding in these. It can be used as a house plant, a patio plant, combinations. I guess in the right condition, you could even put it out in the landscape if you wanted to. And there is a blue, a white, and a pink. And then lastly, we're going to look at Lewisia, which is a great plant for out here. It's it's a kind of a succulent and is drought tolerant, will last a good long time. I've seen this used in succulent combinations. You've got some really interesting colors across here. They've got 2 standalone colors, ruby red and white, and then you've got a mix that kind of has some of these interesting orange and violet shades in it as well. So that's a Lewisia called Elise. Ellen, now that woman looks very happy.
That's because she just placed her order.
And easily and pain-free online at the new Benary Plus web shop. Now, we're not here to give a commercial for Benary Plus's web shop. What we're here to do is say, well, Benary Plus is the new kind of direct sale offering from Benary and their partner Volmari, which brings vegetative items to the table. They have built a website that allows you, the grower, to go on and order seed and cuttings, URCs, direct from the company in real time. I won't walk you through the steps because I don't know how to do it, but if you contact Benary, they will hook you up. It is live now as of spring trials.
I think,
when it started. So they say live availability of all their stuff by week. Makes it easy to order. I mean, everybody has an online shop. Don't you have an online store?
I should.
You get with it.
Sell my writing.
I mentioned as we were looking at the web shop, the Volmari, when Benary and Volmari got together and started this partnership, that brought a lot of vegetative to Benary, who is now the official breeder in all that vegetative stuff in the partnership. And they've got a greenhouse showing a good example of it. We're going to give you a taste of it right now. They didn't show too many new things, but one thing they did show is an Argyranthemum if you prefer, Aramis dark rose. And this is certainly a very nice looking plant, nice habit, beautiful flowers.
I love the mix of hues.
The shading there.
Sure.
But what's really cool is, because these are new to a lot of you, we wanted to show you an existing variety called apricot.
That's gorgeous.
What a bouquet of spring flowers that makes. So that's Aramis apricot Argyranthemum that goes along with white and the new dark rose. And actually they've got a bunch of semi-doubles as well. So they've got, well actually this whole table is Argyranthemum. This whole table is petunias if you're interested in, how about doubles? We don't see much of this these days. This is called Thumbelina inga. And Pegasus is kind of one of their main, their compact vegetative series. Good range of colors there, including some novelties. Here's a blue star.
Ooh,
and over here,
nice
this is blackberry star. We haven't seen much of this really dark action there with sort of the yellow star in it. That's kind of cool. I am a sucker for Salvia farinacea. I've been saying it all week long. That's a vegetative Salvia farinacea called Farina.
And it smells good too.
And it tastes like a breakfast cereal. No, it doesn't. I'm just kidding. And let's wrap up with some fuchsias. Because, I mean, who doesn't love a fuchsia? Wish we could do more of them here in more places in the States. But talk about quality. Pick up some of these little
look at that.
4 or 5 inch like quart pots there they have there. Beautiful habit, very solid. I mean, those things would ship very easily.
Yeah, lots and lots of blooms on it. And a couple of these have several different colors on the same plant.
That's what, yeah, that one's called pink violet because you get pink and violet on the same plant. So that is, gosh, that's a little bit of everything. Seed, vegetative, bicycles, history, more bicycles, and a little bit of exercise here for the 2018 California Spring Trials, Benary in Watsonville.